So I think you covered a lot of interesting areas in terms of maybe advice for industrial distributors, focus on service, speed, efficiency of your website. Is there anything else that you can tell us in terms of tips or best practices for these distributors that are moving their business into a digital landscape?
Yeah, let me answer that question more focused on tactics. What is it I could do reasonably quickly? Not long term. I've got major significant investments that I need to go make in infrastructure. Certainly those are out there and they need to be rationalized and business cases developed. But let's hone in sort of more on a set of tactics, short-term steps an industrial distributor could make. First and foremost is what we might classically call the makeover. What is it that I can at least superficially do in the context of my experience to make it look more B2C like? Maybe add a small feature, just make sure the search box is improved. And when somebody types in a product, or a product ID or a product number, they actually find your product. So look for sort of the experience makeover without, big investments in underlying, information technology infrastructure, but the makeover. Number two is invest in digital marketing. Understand and appreciate that if somebody is actually out doing research on Google, you need to be there on that first page when they type in that product. Now that means investing in buying search terms on Google. Digital marketing is not sort of a classical organizational investment a B2B supplier might make, and yet they need to. They need to make sure they've got good display advertising online, that they're actually running email campaigns reflecting their brand and targeting their customers and outreach. So just sort of fundamental investments specifically in digital marketing is a big step. Number three is connecting with your customer, understanding and appreciating that shift in demographic, that increasingly millennials are coming into market. Or maybe you're an industrial supplier that's serviced the Fortune 500, and now you'd like to sort of broaden into the Fortune 50,000. Well, that next set of mid-market customers who are potential buyers from you, they have an entirely different persona. They have an entirely different sort of buying behavior. So you do need to connect with your customer, run some research, get out in front of the customers, talk with them, figure out explicitly, what they're doing. The last sort of tactical recommendation I would make is around content. I don't know how many sites I visit. You go to the bottom and it's copyright 2013. Companies really need to invest in the content that's on their sites. It needs to be fresh. The last press release was 3 months ago. The last blog entry, they introduced blogging, that's great. The last blog entry was 4 weeks ago. The sites aren't fresh. They need to go in and revisit their product content, their marketing content, any social content they've got going. They've got to pay attention to the content. And I usually say, people don't wake up every day, imagining or telling themselves, I need to invest in a content management system. But frankly, they should. They should make an investment to assure that the business side of their marketing organizations and their product management organizations can maintain content that's fresh. So go in, audit your content, freshen it, and make that investment.
Mm-hmm. Great. So the study is the 2014 B2B State of Procurement. Can you tell us where we can find that?
Yes, you could actually go to www.acquitygroup.com and find the site, find the research survey specifically posted on there, and download it directly.
Perfect. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time today, Bob. It was great talking to you.